Things just lined up perfectly for the Padres as these players stepped up in a huge way when they were needed and helped elevate the Padres, and fans are excited. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Happy to be back as always. Today we had a good-ish, eventful win, and we'll talk about why I was a little hesitant with that in just a second. Before anything, though, stick around to the end of the video because we do have some post-game fan reactions where I get you guys, the fans, involved. Post on Twitter, post on the subreddit, maybe you'll be featured on the channel, and as always, please subscribe. Okay, so let's just start, of course, with our AJ Cassaville recap. Final, Padres 4, Nats 3. Mike Shildt chased it and got it. San Diego's 4 highest leverage arms included the covered 6 scoreless as the Padres rallied from a 3-0 deficit. Extremely aggressive pen usage, partly due to Ryan Bogaerts' exit after he was struck by a line drive. So that pretty much sums it up, but let's just talk about today's lineup. Not a lot. Was this the best bullpen performance all year, and if not all year, at least for a long while? And was today a good win overall? Obviously, a win's a win, don't get me wrong, and we are happy like they are happy in this picture, but not all wins are the same, obviously. Again, a win's a win. We'll always take a win. But let's dive into it a little deeper, right? So let's start with the bullpen. So Padres bullpen, like we said, has scored six scoreless innings in relief of Ryan Bogaerts, who was left in the fourth with an injury. Padres kept the ex-Padres in... mostly kept the ex-Padres in check with Robert Suarez reserves a 4-3 win over the Nationals with his 22nd save before he starts his 2-game suspension. We'll talk about that in just a second. But the big four tonight: 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 0 runs, 0 walks, 5 strikeouts. So we've been worried about the bullpen for a while because obviously they are exhausted, and especially our big four are exhausted. But things looked pretty good. I was a little confused why we put out Adams in I think it was the 6th. I can just bring it up. But, I mean, it worked out. And Estrada also worked out. I mean, he looked really good. 2 strikeouts. Morahone's obviously always been looking good all year. So, we'll always take that, of course. And then Suarez himself looked really good. Nobody looked like they were out of control with their pitches. I mean, Bogaerts didn't look great. I'll be honest, I did miss the first 3 innings because I was busy, so I didn't get to see him pitch per se, but I know it didn't look great. Let's put it that way. But I mean, I was gonna say something, but it was gonna sound mean. I was gonna say something like maybe him getting hurt was a good thing, but that's really messed up to say, so I'm not gonna say that. But he didn't have his best stuff today. Let's put it that way, right? I'm sure he's okay. I don't think there's anything too dangerous. I think also Bogaerts is another person who I'm sure will be okay. I mean, obviously his shoulder hurt, but I'm sure it's just, I'm hoping and I'm sure it's just a little bit of bruising because he's obviously looked better. But our bullpen today looked the best it's looked in a while. And I think the next picture is, so Robert Suarez will drop his appeal after his suspension for hitting Shohei Ohtani, and it was reduced to 2 games, sources said. So, I mean, a 2-game break for Robert Suarez. I know he just pitched really well, but we're fine with that, honestly. And we can have, like we should, I don't know if Shildt will, but we should have Morahone close these games because Morahone's probably our best bullpen arm right now. Even though his ERA is not the best on the team, obviously, but I still think Morahone's our best bullpen piece right now. But yeah, I guess that's fair. I mean, 2 games is obviously better than 3 games. Everyone sweared up and down it was unintentional. Honestly, if it was or it wasn't, I don't really care. I mean, my point being, it looked pretty intentional, but if they say it's not, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. There's no need to argue over it. It doesn't matter. Serve your 2 games, pay the money that it's probably like pennies for someone as rich as he is. And yeah, that's pretty much all about that. But yeah, bullpen was good. We're happy with the bullpen. Ryan Bogaerts didn't look great, but sometimes people are up and down. Like Kolek didn't look great yesterday, but he's an overall pretty good pitcher, at least as of now. So yeah, hopefully it's not a big injury because I don't know who would we replace with Bogaerts if he is injured. We can have bullpen days, yes, but our bullpen's tired, and I don't want them pitching an entire game. So Kyle Hart, but he hasn't even looked good in AAA. So Brandon Nett has been, I think it's his name, how you pronounce his name. He's been going up the minor leagues, and he's looked really good. I don't know if he's on the 40-man, so I don't know if we can call him up to the AAA, but, I mean, the start, but he's in AA right now, so Maybe, I don't know. I think he's fine where he is. Let's get him some more practice before you call. I don't think we're that desperate that we need to call up like random really good prospects that haven't made a major league start before in their lives. So yeah, I guess we'll see. But let's talk about, was today a good game overall? Because I do want to look through the box score, right? Because I feel like offensively we could have done a lot better today. I mean, Tatis did not look great. Machado had 1 hit, but his 2 strikeouts weren't like great. Merrill with 1 hit, but we're glad Merrill's ramping it up. I mean, Suarez had 2 hits today, and then Gavin Sheets had 2 runs. The thing is, though, I feel like a lot of today, I don't want to say it was luck, but for example, that Bogaerts like dribbler. I mean, it works. It was a horrible pitch, so I'm glad it worked. But yeah, and then when the bases loaded happened, and the first baseman, who's the first baseman again? I already forgot their name. Bell. No, not Bell. Bell's DH. So Nathaniel Lowe, when he decided not to throw home, and we absolutely could have, and it helped us win. So I feel like a little bit today was a little bit of luck. Obviously, again, we'll take luck and we'll take wins, but I feel like we should have done better offensively. Obviously, Maldonado did have that home run. I guess I can't talk about this already, but where'd you go? There we go. Maldonado's 5th inning tying home run had an exit velocity of 107 miles per hour. His hardest hit home run since 2023, which is crazy because he launched it. He absolutely launched it. I mean, it was a meatball, but he launched it. But I'll show you this, right? I'll take the W. Still a lot of issues with the offense, but the winning run rally helped. I can't read. Winning run rally happened because we took our walks. Great performance by the big dogs in the bullpen. Yeah, but we walked, right? Walking, obviously, we'll take that. Their pitching is not great in the bullpen, but I don't know. I just thought, like, offensively, we could have done a better job against a guy with almost a 6 ERA and a bullpen that is pretty not great. I mean, you can see no hits against their bullpen, and their bullpen's not great, right? So, I mean, it's a game, right? Obviously, it's one game, but I don't know. It's like, it's not worrisome. It's just something to keep in mind. Let's put it that way, right? I think tomorrow we're going to need to get our bats together because Mackenzie Gore is a really good pitcher. I don't know if he still leads the league in strikeouts, or at least the NL, but I know he's somewhere up there. So he's filthy right now. So I guess we'll see how it goes. I am excited personally. So we'll see. But yeah, not a lot to talk about this video. I mean, I kind of covered everything I wanted to cover. I'm sure I forgot something like I do every day, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to get too in-depth. Nothing insane from today. But let me know how you guys feel. Do you guys feel like Berger should be... Or how do you feel about Berger? Do you think he should... A, did bad today? And B, do you think his injury will be serious? I don't. How about Bogaerts? Do you think his injury is serious? And how do you feel about the bullpen? Are you happy that they're back? Or are you still like not claiming they're back? You want to watch how they keep going? Let me know how you feel. But yeah. That's, like I said, pretty much all I got. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Please subscribe as always and go Padres. Thank you guys so much for watching.